Hi, my name is Celeste Wong, and I'm the designer and watchmaker here at Celeste Watch Company in Springfield, Oregon. I have a small boutique where I sell watches and I repair them, and it gives a place for customers to come, but it also doubles as my workshop, and I'm going to show you around today. I'm making this today for the American Craft Made online directory. One of the easiest ways to say what I do is that I'm a watch dial artist. I like to take shell, abalone shell and mother of pearl from all over the world, tint it different colors, and then inlay it on a watch dial to make different pictures. For example, this is just one of my favorites. This is my tree frog. And this tree frog, not sure if you can see it or not, but it's actually 31 pieces of abalone shell, tinted 8 different colors, and then inlaid in mother of pearl. It's just one of my masterpieces. Quite a lot goes into this one, but I'll take a design and say, for example, this tree frog. I made this tree frog because tree frogs are bioindicators, and bioindicators tell you if your environment is good or not. If the tree frogs are dying, you know that it's time to get out because something is not good in the air. And this watch was all about me finding my spot here in Springfield and deciding to stay. So this watch really means a lot to me. It's super intricate and really fun and turns a lot of heads. It's always a little bit hard to talk about what I do because a watch dial is so small and all the pieces on the watch dial are really tiny too. So I have this picture because it's a really good representation and it's easy to talk about and it's fun to look at. But this watch dial, this van, this microbus, is made up of 14 pieces of abalone shell and mother of pearl. So, for example, all the white is mother of pearl. So that's the top of the van, the headlights, the bumpers, the hubcaps. And then what I do is I take Paua abalone from New Zealand and I tint it different colors. So I'll back color it to make this blue color, there's red, there's green. And then I inlay all of that in this blonde mother of pearl. I call it blonde mother of pearl, but it's actually green mother of pearl. It comes from Mexico. But it just makes a really stunning composition for a watch dial, and it's fun. This is my watchmaking bench. It's where I build all the watch dials into watches that I've made. So this tool right here is my favorite. It's a Bourgeon hand setter. This tool has really made a huge difference in my life. Because I make so many watches, it just allows me to do it perfectly. The integrity of my watches shot through the ceiling when I started using this tool, because suddenly none were coming back. It makes sure that the hands that you put on top of the dial are perfectly perpendicular to the dial. So there's none of this wonky hands where maybe your minute hand hits the hour hand, but it allows me to do a really super duper technical job. So I'm going to show you now how I make watches. So this is a piece dial that I did just recently, and this one is actually, the piece sign is mother of pearl that's been tinted in rainbow colors, and then I have this blonde abalone inlaid in the center of it. This one is a 30 millimeter watch. It sells really good, so I want to show you how I make it. First, I'm going to put it in the Bourgeon hand setter. And then I'm always taking tweezers that cannot scratch the hands. So these watches turn out really good. They're very high integrity watches. I use Swiss movements. I have them specially made for me in Switzerland, along with the cases also. And then when you do that, you can do anything you want. So on all the cases, I actually had sapphire glass installed. So sapphire glass, the best thing about that is it's scratch proof. Sapphire is the third hardest substance in the world, so really the only thing that can scratch it is something harder, which is a diamond or a synthetic diamond. But sapphire glass, it's also clearer than regular glass and it has less glare, so the results, these watches will look beautiful forever and they're really stunning every time you look at it. When you're out in the sun, the pearl sparkles in different ways, different colors catch the light. They're really fun to look at, and it's a way of expressing yourself. So let me go back to making this. So I slip it in there, and then I take my hands I'm going to set the hour hand first. It's always the hour hand first. Set that down. And then we usually dial it into 12. And I'm going to put it back on here. I'm going to put the minute hand on so that I have it at 12 o'clock. I'll be able to see it. All right, so there, it looks like it's 12 o'clock. After the hands are on, what I do is I'll put it inside the case. And so the case, I'll have to cut the stem to fit the crown properly. And then each watch goes through 3 days of integrity testing just to make sure it's gonna run perfectly. Thanks for watching my video here with American Craft Made for the online directory. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to answer any of them. You can find more information about me at www.celestewatch.com. Thanks and enjoy the show.